Hello and welcome to another edition of the Cyprus Diaries. Today we'll start off with a bit of Titty TV, where I talk about all the topless women I've seen during my time in Paphos. I saw the perfect pair of breasts today. They were round, right, and they were like brown, and like each tit was in its own cup of the bikini, and it was cut in the middle, and the cleavage sort of went down like this, and each cup of the breast was in each section, and the tits were just the perfect size and the perfect shape to be a pair of titties. And the only downpour part was when she turned around to walk away, her bottom was all saggy, like a little saggy pair of potatoes, and it was a very saggy bottom. It was like a bit of clay, really, a bit of funny clay. Her bottom was awful, but very attractive woman. Other pairs of tits I've seen today. There were a very small pair of tits, which looked quite big when you looked at them through the side boob area. Yeah, this is how I spend my day. Today we went to the... where did we go today? We went to Coral Bay, yes. Which I don't think is very exciting at all. We had a signpost as we were driving along which says, Coral Bay, most equipped place in Paphos. What a load of old shit. It's not. There's one shop, and that shop sells things at extreme high prices. €20 for sun cream. The greedy bastards. Can't you just imagine them, the little Greek people going, I have all my money, I've taken all your money. Who's mad enough to buy sun cream for 20 quid? You can get it for 7 quid. I'm never going to buy it. So today, I didn't really do much today, really. I mean, I was very boring, per se. I went in the sea, and I thought it'd be really horrible and dirty, but actually, the sea was actually clear, and we could see quite a lot of stuff. And whenever there's a big rock in the middle of the sea, we call it Fang Rock, in accordance to the Doctor Who episode Horror of Fang Rock. So we called it Fraggle Rock, unfortunately. Yes, we swam over to Fraggle Rock, and we climbed on Fraggle Rock, and then I went away. So that's how short my swimming journey was. The rest of the day was spent with me just lying on my sunbed, which only goddamn costed €2. Other things happened today. So I sat on there and I was burning. I was. It was so hot today that you literally felt sick with heat, because this heat was so intense, and the sunbeds have been superheated, so that the sunbeds are hot. So you can't lie down on the sunbeds because they're too hot. My arms and legs are still hurting from the Aphrodite incident. And it's getting on my nerves now because I can't relax. We've got ABBA tonight. ABBA are going to be singing, not the actual ABBA, but someone's going to be singing ABBA songs, and it's going to piss me off so much. I tried to get some earplugs, but earplugs don't seem to work at all. Earplugs don't do jack. So I'm getting so annoyed with Jamie's sleeping. I can't sleep much longer with Jamie next, because we've got a double bed, twin bed, but it's sort of like cut in the middle. So it's really 2 beds, 1 mattress per person. And I can't stand it much longer. All those bloody noises he makes in the night. Things like, oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. And I realised that I make these noises when I lay on my bed, because after a long day, I lay on my bed and go, oh, because I'm so tired. But I don't do noises like he does. Yeah, God's sake. It's irritating. Fucking irritating. I've been swearing a lot today. I've been calling people bastards and bitches and whores and sluts. Oh my God, I haven't even told you about the lower class family. When we got to the Coral Bay, we were sitting next to this pile of absolute bastards. And they were extremely lower class. Sort of, oh my God, I paid £5 for my holiday and I want to get everything. I want to get all exclusive. I want to take all the food from the hotel and take it home with me. I want to get a chair and put it in my suitcase because I'm that cheap. Sort of thing, you know. Oh look, we get a free toothbrush, I'm nicking that. Oh look, we get free towels, I'm nicking that. That sort of family. Did I tell you the other day when we were in the Aphrodite Park, I met a woman who had 9 children. 9 children! And she weren't much of a looker, because she had all these spots on her face and she talked like an absolute cow. She did. It's sort of like putting a horn in someone's face, and that's how she talks. She's sort of like, hey John, have you heard this? Like, you know, have you heard this, John? We got a cure to get out, John. That's what we got to do, John. We got to get out. We got a cure to get out, John. And you saw her, and she was on her own to start off with, right? And then all these kids start coming along. It's 1, 2, 3, and I counted them twice. There's 9 children there, 9, and they all definitely belong to her because they all could go, Mum, I want this. And then she went to McDonald's the other day. Mad. She's been fertilising all around. And the funny thing is, her husband's not much of a looker either. He's bald. I don't think bald men are particularly attractive. If I was gay, I wouldn't go out with a bald man. If I was a woman, I wouldn't go out with a bald man. I just don't think bald men are very attractive. I think women find it very strange who like bald men. It's weird. Because bald men haven't got much going for them, really. You know, bald. Slaphead. Especially if you're fat and bald. Fat, bald men. Suddenly think of curry now. We got there, and there were these family of horrible lower classes. Now, they weren't lower classes. They were extreme lower classes. The lowest form of life here. And the first thing that annoyed me about them, before we'd even started, was they started insulting us. We said to Jamie, don't put it there. Not there. And then they started doing impressions of us. Not there. So they were very, very lower class, and that was irritating. Then I saw their child, who was an absolute ugly piece of shite. And he had all chocolate around his mouth. And it was disgusting to look at. Great big eyesore. This child with all chocolate around his mouth. Literally, it's like the child had just shoved all the chocolate in his face. It's disgusting to look at. I had to turn the other way. It's disgusting. This ugly baby, it's half an ugly baby, with chocolate all over its mouth. Disgusting. Ugh. And then it gets worse because the husband treats his wife like a piece of meat and slaps her, really, basically, in my opinion. That's what I was seeing. He was going to slap her. He said, the man was telling the baby off. The other child, he had 2 children, or 3 or 4, 5 children. He had this girl child, and she was dressed in a swimsuit. And he said, what the fucking hell are you doing dressed in a swimsuit? You little bitch. That's exactly what he said. And then he went to go and whack the child, who was about 8. And the mother said, no. He goes, oh, you shut up, you little bitch. Now that is domestic violence. And then they left. And I was like, yes! But you always think people are going to steal things. I've got padlocks in all my bags because I'm sure someone's going to nick something of mine. Anyway, exciting news. I'm in budget. It's amazing. We've got 8 days left. 8 days. And apparently we've got 9 days left, but it's all fucked up, really. It's fucked up. 9 or 8 days. 8 or 9 days left. I worked it out, we are staying for 14 days, right? Or 14 nights, whatever. 8 and 4 makes, 8 and 6 make 14. We've been here for 6 days. There are 8 left. But apparently we've got 9 days. Anyway. 9 days left is amazing, isn't it? 9 days. That's it. That's your lot. And I'm not going on 2 of the outings because it's too expensive. €3.90, I can't afford it. So, and there's another one where I can't go to because it's boring. Coral Bay. I'm not going back there again. Pile of shite, that is. I don't like it because, 1, you have to pay €2 for a sunbed. 2, the prices of everything is too expensive. I bought a Coke can, get that, Coke can, €1.50. Now I'm thinking that's £1.50. So, you pay for a bottle for that. Greedy bastards. Another reason is you think there's things flying and swimming around in the water, so I don't really like that. And then there's too many people there, and most of them are lower classes, so I don't really like it. So yeah, and if we've got 8 days left, and the 9th day is when we're going away on the plane, I've got €80 left. That's £10 a day, and for 2 of those days, I shall be spending hardly any money at all, about €1 or €2 for drinks and things like this. So that means £20 is free. I can do what I like with that. It's only £10 now because I've got to spend some more on suntan lotion because the supplies are limited. But that is £10 up on the deal. That's really good. And if I don't spend any money on the other days, perhaps spend €5 here, and then have €5 for the next day, then I shall be very victorious. If I do have £3.50 left over, I will buy a 3rd box of dusted truffles because I'm already buying two boxes of truffles. Buying a 3rd would be really nice, but I just want those so badly. Now, let's have a look at my stomach. I don't think I'm losing any weight. I want to lose more weight. I swim all this way and I don't get any weight. Muscles, do you think they're getting any better? Maybe. I don't know. I don't really know about muscles. Do they look big to you? Am I getting tanned? I want to know. I want to get tanned badly, but I don't want to be in pain. Anyway, I'm going for my bath now, in freezing cold water like I do every night. Goodbye. Oh my God, there's sand everywhere in my... The cleaner's not been today. That's really pissed me off, because now I have to make my own bed. Lazy, yes, but I like the cleaner to make my bed. The cleaner makes my bed every morning because she does it really nicely. Now I've got to make my own bed. I bet she came in today and saw it and was like, oh my God, this is such a mess, I'm not doing that. I'll tell you something quite secretly for the last bit. I accidentally broke a glass the other day. Oh my God, my teeth are yellow. Horrible. I broke a glass accidentally. I kicked it like a little horse. My back leg kicked it, and it went on the floor, and I hid the evidence on Coral Beach. I didn't bury it. I put it in the bin, but don't tell anyone. It's our little secret.